Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today's video will be the second episode of my WWE SuperCard experience, and welcome. Today we are going to focus mainly on the Rey Mysterio Road to Glory that's going on at the moment. We've also got the Halloween fusions that are coming in next week to look forward to, as well as a pull off the board we will receive in this video, hopefully, and a couple of free packs, or maybe just the one. I don't really want to watch an ad. So I'll open that up first, and we've got a candy corn, a survivor, and the 2 credits, of course. I did like what they did up until today. They had a candy corn, maximum of 2, minimum of 1, and a candy bar as well. So that would really help you with these Halloween fusions that will be coming in the next couple of days, which will give us our 2018 Halloween cards, which I'm quite excited for. I will say I did prefer last year's Halloween event with the pumpkins, the pullable pumpkins off the board, and then you had the on Halloween or the day before they would morph into the cards that we got. And we'll have a look at RTG now. I am 66, so about halfway through Matt Hardy. I was about to call him Matt Henry there. And I'm going for Cesaro because that makes a pro, and that's about the maximum that my deck will take me. So yes, I would love to have gotten Rey, but time constraints and obviously deck. My deck is definitely not strong enough to get me all the way there. So how's your RTG going? Obviously mine is quite well. On my pursuit for Cesaro, I've only got a card and a half to go. Hopefully I'll knock over Matt tonight, and maybe even Cesaro if we're lucky, probably not. But no, I know a fair few people that are going for Rey, and I really, that'll be a good card in the future. Oops, obviously, obviously he's a right arrow, so that, like most cards in the game, but it's obviously a rare card. He hasn't had a card since Season 1, so about 4 or 5 years ago. We'll now move on to we'll play a couple of games of RTG. Hopefully we can get our pull in those games, in these games. I only play probably 2 or 3, but I think that will be enough, hopefully. So we'll face Zabby first. How are you guys tracking along? Are you going for Rey? Are you going for Brock? Are you even going for the heroic version of Rey? I think the heroic SummerSlam 18 is Baron Corbin, which is a bit of a surprise. I did hear that my friend and I were talking on the bus yesterday about how we thought it could have been a possible Eddie Guerrero special card. Don't know if I think it's a Hall of Fame or the throwback. It's one of the two. I'm not really sure. But no, we were thinking it would have been that. But I wouldn't be surprised if he is the D undercard next week. Hopefully it is. That would be a very nice touch from SuperCard, but I doubt it. I also would have liked to have seen more. What was it? No, it was a Team RD, so that was sort of a bit of a bummer. No, on SmackDown 1000, I would have liked to have seen some. If it was a Team RTG, they could have done a lot more, but unfortunately it was only TRD, so they're sort of limited there. And again, what do you think about the Halloween this year? Do you prefer last year's if you're around? Do you, obviously this could be your first Halloween in SuperCard, so it's all new to you, but I did prefer last year's, obviously having the pullable pumpkins from King of the Ring, TBG, and then off the board and in events. I thought that was really good. It sort of involved everybody, whereas this, hopefully they'll put in some Halloween in the events to come, starting with RD. I'd assume they come out Wednesday. Honestly don't know why they didn't come out beforehand, but I'm not part of Cat Daddy, so I can't make that decision. But no, I definitely did prefer last year's. I obviously haven't seen many of the cards this year. I know I can, but I prefer to have that element of surprise in my fusions. I know that I could definitely have a look and then pray for who I want, but I'd rather just see who I can get and chance my luck at a pro. I've got 16 or 17 candy bars at the moment, so if it's an 8 ingredient fusion, I can definitely get 2, and that gives me 1 chance at a pro. But I do know a few people that have got more. I've seen on Twitter and everything that a lot of people have got a lot of candy bars. So we just finished our first game for the evening. We're very close to a pull as well. I do know that I'm at about 118 out of the required 120. As you can see, I've got a reset counter here. So I'm 118 there. There are my pulls. I've got Big E Langston, Ruby Bright, Sheamus, Miss Elizabeth, Bobby Fish, Chris Jericho, Jinder Mahal, and Samoa Joe was my last pull there. Let's move on to Crusher now. I think if we don't get the reset in this one, we'll go into Elimination Chamber. I have been very slack with that this week so far. Completely my fault. There's nobody else here to blame but me. But I will move on to that because I do need to get it done to continue, or to ensure that I continue to move up the food chain. But no, I don't know how people play that so religiously as well as RTG if they do. It's just absolutely mad. I'll pick up the win there. I forgot what I was going to say there. That's right. I did get a request for a team the other day. There was a male or a female. There was a person that commented on my last episode of SuperCard. His name was Rest in Peace. He commented, or she. They commented that they had a spot open, and it was a Goliath team. And obviously, I would really like that. I said that I'd wait until the end of this RTG, but I feel like if you are watching this video, it is awesome. If you are, I really appreciate that I probably will hold off on that for the moment. You've probably found a new team member, and that's good for you. He's probably better than I am anyway. But I will hold off on that for the moment. I just feel like I'll enjoy playing the game a lot more this way than I did the last couple of times. Obviously, if you're an avid SuperCard player, you do know how strenuous the game can be. There's no breaks. There's breaks on a Monday and a Wednesday if you don't play PvP. But I just feel like I'll enjoy it this way. I know I won't move up as fast, but that's completely my choice. I feel like when the new tier comes, the reset or the new 3 tiers that they bring out at the start of Season 5, I will join a team just so I can move up, because you're not going to move up if you don't sort of express yourself in the game, and I know that. There's no reset there. We'll play one more RTG and move on to Elimination Chamber. Frozen Suri. But no, thank you for the offer, and many other offers to come. I will weigh them up if somebody comes out and says that they've got a SummerSlam 18 team that's looking for a player and they ask if I want. Of course, I'm not going to turn that down. I'd be silly not to, but I just feel like I can't really go back to that sort of lifestyle. I suppose it turns into a chore, especially if your team is they like to do their TBGs. The last team I was in, and I really loved them, it was Deadly RKOs. They had 3 or 4 TBGs a week, as well as team events, solo events, and PvP. Look, that is ridiculous. As well as school, it's a hard knock life that I was in, and I left them, and I do enjoy playing it this way. It's made RTG less of a chore, even though it is still a massive chore. It's made it just a little bit less of a chore, but I'll weigh up my options when they eventuate, I suppose you could say. What do you think they'll do for Christmas, if they will? Last year they did fusions, which again, that's their go-to, and I didn't mind them. They were quite good. I got a couple of good cards out of that. I should have pushed for more. There was a Monster Finn Balor in the RTG that went over the RD that went over Christmas, the Christmas couple of days, that I really would have liked to have gotten, but I started at the 33 card. Was it? Or was it the alternate? 33. 17. No, I started at the 33 card, and I was right on the edge of that 33 plus, and or maybe it was SummerSlam 17 plus. I moved up into Beast, and I'd already completed the 1 card, so then I'd already lost time, and I just couldn't get there. I think I got 18 or 20 through, which sucks, because that hurt even more knowing that I was on the downhill slide. You know that when you get to 18 or probably even 22, you're on the downhill slide, the pulls have come quite regularly. So no, I was a bit annoyed that I missed him, and that's probably the only card that I regret not getting. That's not an event card, but I think in saying that, it was one that was in my reach. It's not like this Rey Mysterio where I know I'm not going to get him. Like, I'm disappointed that I can't. But you've just got to roll with the punches there. There's our first reset. So that's very good. Keep our eyes open for this. That's not it. Going to the reset counter, 119. If you do know how the resets work, it's 300 if you're in the base of the tier. So, for example, WrestleMania 34, it's 300 resets. If you are in a plus, it's 180, and if you're in a plus, it's 120. So I'm on 119 at the moment. Hopefully it's a female pro. That would be great. That would mean that I would get 2 Goliaths here, which is good because I do have a few Goliaths that I could pro. But no, I'm just looking for a pro at the moment. I actually wouldn't mind if it's Cesaro, because I do not like spending my Saturday nights playing this. But if I have to, I have to. And look, if I don't get it, I don't get it. I'm not too fussed. I know that I've got a very good friend fighting for a world title tomorrow, so that's where my attention will be. I hope he wins. He made weight this morning. I think the scales are a bit dodgy, but you don't care about that. You care about this game, so I'll stop talking about that. Another topic we could talk about is what is your favourite PvP mode? I know that they're all very strenuous for different reasons. Obviously, Elimination Chamber, it's very difficult to get your deck right. Whether you have all monsters, all uncommons, a mix, it's very difficult. War is just a pain. I feel it's a pain in the backside. And the Royal Rumbles aren't bad. I do like them. They are a little bit long, but I suppose you get rewarded with the amount of picks you get. And the points in the CP. War is just not great for anyone. My favourite would probably be a Royal Rumble. I don't know why, it just is. It was sort of the pioneer bar war, which was ranked initially, but for shizzle, manizzle. Alright, we'll move on. We should get a pull this time, 12 picks. Oh, we'll be unlucky. Oh no, we'll be lucky if we get it, probably, I suppose you could say. We'll wipe out half the board. Oh, I thought that was it. That's not it. Oh no, we'll have to go another reset. I must have missed. Oh, no, here we go. Oh, it's Kyle O'Reilly. I'm not sure if that's a pro. I highly doubt it, but it's a single, it's a card nevertheless. It is a new card. That's rather annoying. But at least I got to pull on camera. I know that a lot of YouTubers I watch don't seem to get that luxury, but I did. So that's pretty cool. Is there anything else we really need to discuss? We'll go and lock Kyle in. Kyle O'Reilly. It's definitely a new card, because I don't think enhancements count as new cards. There we go. Right under gender. See if we've got any other. Oh, I've got the monster. That's disgusting. Alright, we'll go back to this one. And as you can see, here's my long list of singles. We'll count them out actually, just to be a pain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's going to be a pro. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That should be a pro. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Oh my goodness. 33 with 4 females, so 29 male singles. How can I not get a pro, honestly? I know that I haven't played a lot, and all of these 29's probably been, it's hard to say, probably been offered up, but no, that's fine. I'll get one eventually. My luck will turn. So I think that's about it. They don't mean anything for the moment. I'll wrap it up there. I've done what I wanted to do. I got that pull, which was the main main focus of this video, even though it was disappointing, but I know that'll be pro for someone, so if I could give it to you I would, but I can't.